Hello YouTube, today we're back with Bleach Soul Resonance and they just dropped our newest character, Grimmjow. See, I currently have 10,000 jade saved up in the multi on both his weapon and his character. We also got Sophonry running, and if I'm not mistaken they also gave us our anniversary gifts. Yep, our selectors, which I'm going to claim right now. I already said I'm going for Ichigo just because Tosha is going to get replaced and I don't plan on getting Kenpachi, so I'm going to be stuck with Ichigo for a long time. Hopefully he gets buffed with White Ichigo similar to Soifun and Yoruichi. The girls are so generous. We've got 3 months of anniversary coming up. Not 3 months, 3 banners, which I guess would go up to about 2 months ish. All these new events, plenty of rewards to get this patch. So yeah, that does bring me up to 12,000 now. I guess I'll go ahead and summon right now. Hopefully we can get him a little early. Oh my days, I'll take that. Oh my days, yes. I might be able to go for a deep. Not only is his animations great, his also summoning animations great, his art is great. This whole thing, this whole Grimmjow, honestly they cooked with it. They had all that time, they actually did make something good with it. But also he said Grint Pantera. I don't know, is that normal? I might be a fake fan, Loki. I don't know if he's ever said Grint. Thought it was Grind Pantera. Not to nitpick. Oh my days. This is the best sound video I've ever made, and I'm glad. Well, let's just claim it right now. Beautiful. Take that. Oh my days. Do you get for honestly? Maybe I should save just because of White Ichigo and Ulquiorra. I want to get both of them. Wow, that's just instant. They said, take that. Alright, let me put Ichigo's weapon on him. And his dupe. Yeah, increase the crit. And, yeah. His weapon. Yep. Take that. Yeah, he's looking pretty decent. His, oh, even his animation to like switch into him is incredible. Let me try again because his core stamp actually. I have a bunch of this saved. Core stamp because ailment increases releasing techniques, special attack or ultimate. Crit damage is increased by extra 50%. Oh, that's pretty good. And the technique Death Grip consumes 1 less hunting point and converts all remaining hunting points into damage. Each hunting point increases the skill damage by 50%. Oh, it looks like a good core. Let's just go for that. I'm at 20% right now. Hopefully I can get this quickly just as everything else. I got 2 chances for this. Okay, let's see. This did take me all the way. Can I win it? Ah, nah. And I didn't think that builds on your pity either. Oh, I got the that's the free to play one. Not bad, I'll take it. Yeah, I missed it, but this was the next one right after. I didn't have to go get a guaranteed for this one, but yeah, I got to save some. I started at 60, went down to 25. I'll probably just hold on to that for White Ichigo when he comes out. Not bad. Moving on to the next thing. Let me level him up a little bit. See how far I can take him. To be fair, I just finished maxing the SR Plus version. Like literally a couple days before this guy released, so that guy's gonna be benched already. Double event is on right now. Honestly, that's really nice to see. See, I gotta claim more of this. I'll just use whatever I can. That's probably a little excessive, low key. I should be using on these. But you know, it doesn't really matter too much. 63, not bad. I definitely don't have any of these. I don't remember farming anything for the weapon extensions. Yeah, I'm already running out, I think. Yep. Yeesh. Although the fact that I'm using all of this for low levels means, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to make him very high for the weapon, unfortunate. But it is what it is. I'll have to farm a bit more off screen, but it doesn't really matter. I feel like it'll be pretty quick since I already have a lot of the levels for the weapon. Okay, let's look at his skills. Okay. When Grimmjow's spillage pressure is equal to or above 50, tap mode basic to enter rush. Release the basic attack button during rush to make Grimmjow release pounce on the target side. That's like when he's like running, and he pounces on the enemy after it's over. When Grimmjow attacks the target affected by a prey mark, he applies lacerate points. Trigger lacerate once for every 100 lacerate points accumulated, dealing ailment damage equal to 200% of attack to the target. Honestly, solid. After Grimmjow actively crashes into an enemy using Sonido or his technique Razor Kick, perfect dodge triggered. So that's how he would. Obviously, he would have a perfect dodge mechanic like the other strike characters. Each time perfect dodge is triggered, Grimmjow gains attack or attack percent. This is a level 1 attack percent boosts when he does perfect dodge for technique. Pretty good. After Grimmjow enters rush, he gains 1 stack of killing intent for every 0.1 second up to 5 stacks. So when releasing special attack pounce, all killing intent stacks are consumed, increases Grimmjow crit damage. That's good too. And then his last one, just a straight up ailment mastery increase, and this is level 1 60%. That's a huge multiplier. I think I could level up some of this stuff right now actually. Yeah, I was just farming these beforehand because I knew. Okay, 95, 85. I'll get it, but that's 80% increase the ailment mastery. That's crazy. And this is a 25% attack increase. He's looking very strong right now. Plus he does his basic attacks. He strikes enemies with 6 claws, dealing damage to 340 attack. 340%, gaining spiritual pressure. Solid. His technique, yeah, he sweeps enemies with his blades on his legs, dealing damage equal to 200%. Grimmjow tightly grabs the target, then follows up with a powerful kick, dealing damage equal to 220% of attack and obtaining 1 hunting point when he taps technique. Okay, after releasing the Razor Kick, so it's like a 2-part. After countering an enemy attack, Grimmjow fires several panther hooks from his elbow, then explodes. This is the sick counter that they gave him. He has the coolest counter in the game, I think. Grimmjow releases his strongest move, dealing damage equal to 2200% of attack to enemies. Devastating. Yeah, that's his ult. Very solid Philistine character, honestly. Let me farm some stamps, see what I can put on him right now. He has his new set. Okay, yeah, he has his new set. Okay, increases strike mastery. Damn, strike. Okay. After inflicting lacerate points on an enemy and triggering lacerate, increase attack 18% and crit damage by 60%. Okay, so straight up huge. So we'll start with his the 4-star mats. Shouldn't be anything crazy. I didn't think I even hit pity for this. Yeah, nothing about that. But here we have plenty of these. So why not just go with like 30. See what we can get from this. Hopefully we can walk away pretty quickly. And at least this should be much easier to build than let's say a developer who wants very specific stuff. Oh. Yeah, see? Already got that piece over with. So okay, I think I want a crit rate. Although I think crit or crit damage are both fine. Yeah, I always get crit damage for these. Crit rate, I'll take it. Hey, I'll take it. All the crit is welcome here. All the crit. And here I think it's just attack percent, right? Just the basic DPS attack percent. Ugh, this is base attack. I'll keep it for now anyways. Attack percent, nothing. Ailment, nah. I mean, to be fair, we just need one piece. one very specific piece. That's fine to hunt for. That's fine to hunt for. Let's do like 16. Okay, not needing any of this. I'll take the strike. Any strike is welcome. Yeah, this is what we look for with the third piece. Third slot. And nope, nothing right now. It's nothing, it was nothing. Okay. Let's go all in. All 20. Throw in all 20. I'll take the spares just in case my rolls don't go too well for the other ones. Although I don't think one of them go wrong. One of them had 4 great slots, and any crit damage ones are fine too. Crit damage, crit rate. I just want any piece is fine. Alright, I don't know if this is good. He does the ailment, so I'll hold on to it. Okay, attack, crit, ailment, attack percent. Fine, just missed the crit damage. And I'll just convert some stuff as well. See if I can get lucky. Although honestly, this is already looking pretty successful. This is the luckiest I've ever been in this game. I still don't have any BSRHALFANNIV pieces, by the way. BSRHALFANNIV still only has that one first slot piece. Couldn't get lucky with the converter. Well, not the converter, the selector. Did I have crit and attack percent? I have to hold on to it, actually. Ailment. Oh, what's with these ailment pieces? I don't think he's a big ailment person. I think he's more in the like attack percent guy. Although he does do ailment damage. Yes, I don't think this is a big part of his kit. Come on, building DPS is supposed to be the easiest in this game. Oh, yep. We're done. And just like that, we're done. We're done.
You're done. You're done.
Okay. What's the piece? It's this piece. Crazy. Hopefully he doesn't want attack percent more than strike damage. Something tells me he might. Which one's better between these two? This one has crit damage, crit and attack percent, but it starts crit damage. I mean, I could use both depending on the situation. It depends on the stats we end up with at the end. And this, we'll level it. They even have enough of these. No, not too much, not too bad. Ailment, we don't really want too much of that. We want crit. Oh, you're just dodging crit. I see. Oh, you just dodged crit completely. I don't know if we want to go with that one, honestly. Okay, let's go with this. Please go into crit. You know, I was so lucky before with the character. It kind of makes sense. My luck is not going too well for these. Well, at least this one can't go wrong. This one can't go wrong. So we'll just max it. And we'll star it. Although they could still, yeah. They could still avoid crit completely. I don't like it. Oh, but at least this is pretty decent. We're out of this. Yikes. Big yike. What about these supplementary pieces? I'll throw in this BSRHALFANNIV piece. Yeah, these ones aren't too bad. Where's the gross ones? I think this one's gross. And it was disappointing. Actually, yeah, no. That piece is so gross whenever I look at it. Attack, not too bad. Oh, but it went to base. Yikes, disgusting. Yeah, I have to go with this one for now. Let's go all in on these techniques. Okay, surprisingly expensive. Alright, just the last stretch. Okay, Grimmjow, he can like run really fast. Yeah. Oh my days, this will make exploring way more efficient. I mean, you could always just summon, right? But I think there's any wax in the Wake window. So this just makes it way easier to just get all your chests and everything. And his weapon, I don't think I looked at this weapon before, but increases crit rate by 22.5, which is actually pretty good. Especially with deep, so probably go pretty decently high. It increases spiritual pressure charge by 100% and reduces the spiritual pressure required to enter rush by 50%. So it's just solid for making him like feel a lot better to play. When releasing the special attack Pounce, each stack of killing intent reduces the target strike resistance by 0.7 for 10 seconds. That's pretty good too. Honestly, I feel like his weapon stamp is pretty good. You should probably go for it. Triggering lacerate each time increases the next ultimate damage by an extra 15% up to 4 times. That's yeah, his weapon's really good. And since I got him so early, I generally could go for his B1, his first dupe, right? Because his first dupe, the passive bear killing intent increases the maximum stack of killing intent to 10. Each stack also increases the damage of the next special Pounce by 5%, and obviously, I believe that's this, right? Yeah. Consumes increased Grimmjow's crit damage by 15% per stack, and that increases it to 10 stacks. So you could stack this 10 times. That's kind of crazy. That's a good B1 honestly, but I'll see over these next few weeks, because obviously getting White Ichigo and Ulquiorra are more important going for Grimmjow's dupe, especially because, you know, slash, getting my slash team up. My slash team is very weak right now. I only have Ichigo, and obviously Ulquiorra would replace Toshiro, and that would make the Spirit team probably insane, considering that these are all 3 anniversary level characters, or like big celebration characters. I like to point to the new filter that you can quickly add all your discarded stamps, or like just any stamps that you filter, in order to just quickly autofill your recycling. So you could just quickly farm your stamps, you know. Before I had to click through each one, and it just took so much time. But now it's just, they just made it so much simpler. So it's so much easier to just go and get the piece that you like. I didn't realize it at first, so I just ended up wasting a bunch of time. But with this, yeah, it's gonna be a game changer to just farm who you want to get. This is what I've built so far for Grimmjow. You know, crit rate could use a bit more crit rate. I have quite a lot of crit damage. I'm surprised actually how much crit damage I have. I'm still leveling up his weapon. Don't have all the resources right now. Same thing with his skills, although I did get his passives all done and his technique maxed. And for my stamps, this one is still not as good as it could be, but I was able to get this piece, which I'm really happy with actually. I think this, honestly, I don't need any more of this. What was this one? Not bad, but yeah, this is the piece to go with. This is a great piece. And with this one, that, you know, I don't think it's too bad actually. Maybe if I get another piece with everything on, I might swap it out. But I think it even has, yeah, a good, decent passive on it as well. I should probably use this Toshiro one for him, the crit rate. Yeah, because my crit rate will reach this point, and it will boost my damage by a decent amount, so I'll use that for now. And yeah, that's what I'm going with right now. So let's run this and see how good it goes. I'd also like to point out that they made finally a new story mode after very early on. I can't remember exactly what time it came out, but yeah, we haven't gotten a new mode for like several patches now. We got more story to go through. I don't know if they fixed the whole the cutscene issue, the story issue where they just don't have any access for the cutscenes because they have right issues or whatever. But yeah, that's just more resources ahead of there's some fun battles as well in this new story mode, so I'll check that in a bit. I was tempted to go back in for like a dupe of either Grimmjow or Sophon, because Sophon B1 is really good, but I think I'm gonna hold off on that just because I'd rather just save up for characters I want more rather than just investing in the ones that I would probably like replace later on with other characters that I prefer. I'm running it back again. I had a good rotation going and everything, and then I disconnected my controller, it froze. I'm on my third emulator, And I'm using the Google Play one. Honestly, I've been able to see each and every single one of them. I feel like Blue Stacks had the best performance, honestly, still. Okay, I should be talking about this team. The rotations are, I'd like to say simple, but honestly you need to like time them pretty well. Make sure you don't mess up any moves, because then that will also just mess up your whole rotation. And so you go into your rush there with Grimmjow. It's normally like whenever his technique's not up, you would just do the rush. You'd ult if you have your ult up, and then you'd also like have a short rush, which you like switch into like another character with it. And then whenever a battlefield skills up, you just use it. And that's pretty much it. You also just want to make sure your Mayuri doesn't run out of his buffs. You want to switch into him quite a bit. And whenever Sofan has her ultimate, you'd use it, but make sure you don't use it before you get your counters up. You don't just mess up your rotation again. There's a lot of ways to mess up these rotations, honestly, with distracting. You have to get a little used to it. Okay. I don't know if that was the correct thing to do, but I'm gonna roll with it. Okay, yep, his ult's up, so I'm gonna do my ult here. Then I switch into Miri. Miri should have his ult when I switch into him. I feel like I'm spending too much time in my rush state for Grimmjow, which would definitely have my DPS. But again, my team isn't even like built fully. I feel like there's a lot of what do you call them? Scuffed builds on right now. So my DPS won't be that good anyways. It's just a showcase of like how they would play. I'm a fan of the drag synergy. We don't even have our last teammate yet. Mieri's a good one because they use ailment damage. So like half the game does use ailment damage, and he is meant for the best team. Someone should get a strike dedicated support. I feel like this team will get even better. Not that it's already really good anyways. Oh, I messed up there. Hopefully there won't be any issues. Yeah, I can switch into Grimmjow now. I think his technique's up too. Yep. I also like how, unlike Yoruichi, you don't know when you could like do the perfect dodge switch with Soifun. His is just, you always just use it with your technique when it's up, which is very like easy to follow. Okay, yeah. And Grimmjow's animations are just so nice, they're so clean, honestly. I want to use this team more. Yep. Hopefully I didn't mess that up. Oh, I messed it up, I messed it up. That's very scuffed, I don't know if he did this right to do at all. It doesn't feel right. But anyways, I wasn't expecting this to be like some perfect showcase anyways, since my characters aren't even fully built anyways. Yep. Check the Grimmjow here. Oh, why am I running? Yep. I switched to Miri after doing a rush here. Yeah, I noticed that it's good to do longer rushes, because Sofan does have like what do you call it? follow-up attacks, which like would, I believe, use her battlefield gauge. Oh, 137 million, not bad, honestly, considering that I'd say my Grimmjow's built a little scuffed. Yours rotation will probably look a lot different, especially with different factoring and stuff, like the core stamp levels, your boundaries. Like, I am still contemplating boundary 1 for them, because Sophon boundary 1 is very good. Sophon boundary 1 is solid. You could also consider Grimmjow's boundary 1, because I believe that gives him more stacks of his I think rush, which allows him to get crit damage. Prey marks, I believe they were called, or something like that. And obviously your Miri would have a probably higher core stamp than mine. I don't know what my core stamp is exactly, but it's not maxed, and he gets quite good few multipliers with his max core stamp dupe. And of course that's free to play fumble, so even as a free to play you could have these guys be a lot better than they are for me right now, since I believe they're all at least like 1, or maybe Miri's like core stamp boundary 3 or ascension 3. But yeah, solid. I like the strike team. It's very fun, it's very quick. I love the quick playstyle and the animations for them both. I like Grimmjow animations a lot. They did really well. I've seen a lot of people saying that he's a little underwhelming for a half-any unit, and even so, like, they'll probably buff him anyways. They love to buff people in this game, and I don't see why they wouldn't buff Grimmjow. Grimmjow would probably receive a buff if after all of this, after all these people are angry about it, and he'd be even better than he is right now, probably by the time anyone sees this. I don't know exactly when they would buff him though, since I believe he's pretty good right now on it. Like, I used him pretty badly. He'd be doing a lot better than this on average for B0 Ascension 1 and Core 1. I believe, and even my core stamps, not my core stamps, my set stamps could be a bit better. But yeah, that's the strike team. I like them a lot, and they're yet to have their strike support. And when they come out, it will probably make the team have a lot more like synergy and specified buffs, especially for Grimmjow, since I've heard that Kisuke is probably arguably better than Miri for this team, since their Grimmjow's ailment isn't as good until later boundaries. But I feel like he's still good for boundary 0 Grimmjow. Like, he has really good buffs, especially with higher core stamps. Yeah, anyways, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. It's greatly appreciated if you watch this far. I'll be continuing to build this guy to get him as good as he can be. I don't know if I'll make a follow-up on that. Maybe if I get in more summons. But yeah, thank you. See you guys next time.